For lesson A6, we're going to talk about area of a circle. So we can estimate the area of a circle drawn on a grid by counting the number of square units enclosed by the figure. So the circle is drawn on the grid. We want to know how many units is the radius of the circle. Okay, so the radius is, remember, from the center to the outside of the circle, we have 1, 2, 3 units. Now it says to estimate the area of a circle. So what we can do to estimate the area of this circle is count how many squares we have inside. Okay, so I'm going to use these ones that are pretty much full and just going to count as a full square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I had 24 full ones. Now I have some half ones. We'll go 25, 26, 27, 28. So area of the circle is about 28 units square units. Okay? So if it's on a grid, I can just count how many squares are inside that circle, and it kind of estimate. Okay? Now to actually find the area of a circle. To find the area of a circle, we first find the area of a square built on the radius of a circle. Okay, so you see we have a circle, so if this line went like this, okay, we have the radius, and we make a square out of that, and we find that the area of that square is 100 millimeters squared. Okay. Now, if we put 4 of these squares, it would cover this whole circle. Okay, if we just did 3 of them, it's not quite going to cover that circle. Okay, just something to think about. 3 of these, we're going to have some leftover parts. Okay. So the area of the circle is exactly equal to pi times the area of one of these squares. So what we're saying is that, remember, pi is equal to 3.14. Okay. So what we're saying that about 3.14 of these squares is going to fill this circle. So the area of a circle is equal to pi times the radius squared. Because remember that this square was radius times radius or radius squared. So all we need to do is if we have a circle, we have a radius, we're just going to take the radius squared. So in this case we take 10 millimeters squared, which would be 100 millimeters squared, and then multiply it by 3.14, which is pi. So the radius of a circle is 3 centimeters. What is the area of the circle? Use 3.14, rounding out to the nearest square centimeter. Okay. So remember, area is equal to pi times the radius squared. So our area is going to equal 3.14 times our radius, which is 3, and then squared. Remember, order of operations says we have to do the exponents before multiplication. So we're going to do this 3 squared. Area equals 3.14 times 9. Now if I do 3.14 times 9, this one goes here. Okay, and my area is going to equal 28.26. 26. Okay. Now it says to round that's the nearest square centimeter. So we have our area is going to equal, if we round this, that's going to go down. So it's going to be 28 centimeters squared. So all we're doing is area equals pi times the radius squared. So go ahead, do this practice set. Notice on D and E, it gives you diameter, but you need radius. You can't find the area with diameter, so you need to knock that down into a radius. Okay? Go ahead, try those problems. If you have any questions, make sure you bring them to class.